Yo, what's up? All right, let's get this thing started real quick, man. How's everybody doing? All right, let me log in real quick. Let's pull it up. My name is Andrew. About to walk you through some trading. 1 second while I get this pulled up. If you're a beginner or even you've been trading for a while, maybe you'll learn a little something today of how I read price action. Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Let's check this out. Okay, start this up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna start this out in a prayer real quick. Just gonna give thanks to the Lord and give thanks to God for everything He's done, and for myself to be able even to trade. Lord, I thank You for this day. I say You bless my trading. I say You bless myself. May I be patient and disciplined while I do this. May You bring the right people to come over here to learn and teach them what I've learned. And I thank You for everything, God. Keep me safe. Keep everybody else that's watching safe and their family safe and in good health as well as mine. We pray this in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's get this thing. Alright. So this is what I do. So I started the daily chart here. This right here is the previous day high. We're going to do a previous day low. Right there. So previous day high, previous day low. We also want to start with opening price. This is opening price right here. It's where the candle opened up. So we're going to mark that. Kind of lets us know if it turns red or green or whatever. In my case, black or green. Okay. It's a daily chart. Okay, we don't invert this little fair value up here. We got some more liquidity up here. We got that one. So the one on top of that one is this. So we'll just mark that as liquidity. So the 4 hour. Okay, we don't invert this 4 hour here. So we're looking to probably take something out up there. Came back, bounced off of this. Okay. That's the 4 hours, go to 1 hour. And yeah, we're a little late. I was getting this thing set up. But no rush, we're in no rush at all. So let's get this a 1 hour right here. 1 hour fair value gap. So I do trade ICT concepts. So we got that 1 hour there. Let's check something else out. That's pretty much it right there. Yeah. Okay, so got that 1 hour. That's all we got right here. We could get a fib, just a little range from top to bottom. Right there. See where we are. We're right here. We'll leave that there just to see what happens with that range. If anything happens. Let's go down to the 15-minute now. I'm gonna mark out anything I see fair value gaps, but before that I'm gonna start off with the midnight open. Start this off right there. So it's a black candle at the top of it. Midnight open, just to let us know that midnight open there. A little high low. Okay, let's do a little London low, London high. We're gonna take out the high of London right there. So it's gonna mark out the low. London low. Alright. I got a checklist right here if I'm so I'm looking at London high and low, previous day high and low. Okay. Now let's do new day opening gap right here. So we got a big gap, new day opening gap right here. Let's see, right there. Boom. Let's see. Settlement. Okay. That's where we settled off on Friday. Okay. That's where we stopped. That's where the market stopped Saturday or Friday. And today's Monday. Okay. 15 that. Okay. Infrared gaps that we see. Nothing any equal highs or lows. We got some equal lows resting right here. So we'll mark that out as liquidity. Okay. But also keep in mind it's equal lows there. Okay. Then we got any news. Let's see if we have any news real quick. Okay. We got Trump speaks at 10:10. So something I want to keep in mind right there for sure. So let's see. So we'll mark it here with the vertical marking right here. It'll go away, but it's just because it's gonna show up on a 1 minute. We don't have a 1 minute up yet. And that's pretty much it right there. So now we're just gonna look, see if there's any infrared gaps. What are we respecting? Kind of just looking at what are we respecting. Okay. So right now we're respecting this 15 right there. Pretty easy, right? We're respecting 15. What else are we respecting? Like now? I mean, like what are we respecting right now? Is like what do you want to keep an eye on? So we're expanded up, came down, respect to this area, came up, came down to this 15 minute. Now we're going up into this BPR of 15 minute. So what I will do is mark, instead of marking the whole big 15 here, which would be too much, I'm just gonna mark the ones they have in common. This inversion right here and the whole one, and that's the one they have in common. So I'll mark that out to see what happens there. We'll just notice and see what happens there. Okay, so we're gonna put this one on 1 minute now. Okay, we're gonna wait. That's the main thing trading is waiting. So we're gonna wait for a setup, nice setup, and then we're gonna do what we do. Okay, so now we're also going to mark the opening price. Where'd you open up at? Right here. So it's the candle we opened up on. So that's that. Okay, so we're gonna go from there. And we're gonna have a fib from where we opened up today from where we ended on Friday. We're just going quarter increments. That's it, quarter increments on that. Okay. So let's see what happens there. Just quarter increments in case it wants to come back. See if we could do 50% of that or not. So which is right here. I'll delete this 0.75 for OTE earlier. Delete that. Okay, yeah, right, that's not the one. Let's see. We're gonna do this right here. Delete that one. Keep this one for right now until about 10 o'clock. We'll delete it. We won't need it. We're just gonna see if there's an entry to come down here to fill that up or not. And that would come out this 15 minute. Okay. Let's see what's going on here on the 5 minute. What do we have? Okay, let's see. No fair value gaps yet. I've got this little order block right there that we're kind of hidden. I've also got this 15, but there's nothing stopping it from going to the previous day high right now. Okay, so kind of looking, seeing what happens, but we're just being patient, man. If y'all can learn anything, and if something I could have wished I'd learned before is, you don't have to trade. You don't have to trade. You're never forced to trade. Don't ever feel forced to trade. Understand, if you're feeling forced to trade, it's just a market trying to tempt you, trying to get you to trade, because most likely if you do something rationally, it won't be to your benefit. It'll be for the market. So that's one thing we're not going to do, is react, is just react to certain things. We're going to do our plan, and that's about it. We have a plan. We want to see something happen. We won't wait all day for that thing to happen. Okay? We'll wait all day for it to happen. Just be patient. We're just being patient right now. And so this one's 1 minute. This one I have 5 minutes. And this one I have 15 minutes. I'd like to see all time frames right now. See if it holds this 15 minute or not. Maybe pass it up, comes back to it, and then we go up right here. Maybe do that kind of thing if we pass it up. If we don't, we may bounce and come down here and come to close up the settlement, possibly. Is it inversion right now? I like to measure before I do anything. This is not terrible, but it's just not my strategy right now, so I'm not going to do that. But we are bouncing off of that 15 minute. To take a stab at it. And it cost me 68 ticks. And to potentially get 75 ticks to potentially get, if we come down here, 300 if that's the case. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. For me, this ain't it. This ain't it. So I'm willing to watch it go without me, because this is not my strategy here, and I don't feel comfortable with it right now. I don't feel comfortable with it. Not saying it won't work. It's not for me. I'm looking for something very specific to happen, and I'll wait all day for it to happen. I'll wait all day for it to happen. And then that would even do the change state delivery, even though we're coming off 15 minutes, which is nice. Just right there. What is that? Yeah, let's see what's up. Let's be impatient, man. Okay, let's see what's up, man. Let's see if we use this BPR right here, which is a balanced price range of what they have in common, to see what it does. Let's see what it does here. Let's see what it does. If it's going to use it or not. If it's going to go down or not. And yeah, and I really feel more inclined to take a long than that short. If anything, yeah. See, that's better than anything, to tell you the truth. What's that? Yeah, because now it done failed. I'd really like to see what the 15 minutes gonna do to the truth. I don't know if it's gonna chop up right now or not. It's not nothing too clear right now, and I want it to be real clear. That's what I want. I just want it to be real clear. Because it failed to go down. Now it inverted going up. And what makes the most sense is for it to go up to hit that previous day high over there, invert this 15 right here, and then take them highs out right there. That's what makes the most sense. With only 78 ticks of 78 ticks of drawdown. You know what I mean? And the biggest reason, man, is because when it took off down like this, inverted that one, inverted this one, then it came back up and inverted this one, this big one here. That's where it's like, okay, yeah, it's like it's a lot of strength going up because we had a failed breakdown. It came down, inverted two of them, which is usually strength to go down, but it failed to do so. So now it's coming up, inverting, and we got some nice liquidity right here. I mean, so that makes the most sense to take that out. What's going to happen in between that time and now? I'm not sure. It just makes a lot of sense to better take that out on top before anything else. Is it clear enough for me to take a trade? Not now. Just kind of reading right now. Just kind of price reading right now. I'm just seeing what I think and what's going through my head and what's making the most sense. But it's all about this 15-minute here, about what's going to happen here, what we're going to do here. Right, so that looks like we're going to invert it. Okay. So now, let's see something. Would like to see expansion move past this right here. And then possibly an entry off that order block. We'll see what happens here. Possibly. We'll see, just for a run up. But also want it to come back down in here anyways, this 15 minute. And then I'd really like it for it just come down here, hit the 15 minute, then come back up. It would make more sense to me. Okay. So, let's see. Now I'm looking at ES, seeing how it's correlating and how it's doing with NQ. Which don't see nothing crazy right now. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too crazy right now. A lot of choppy chop right here. What the 1 hour do here? Let's see what the 1 hour is talking about. 1 hour. So I want to put this here. I don't want to draw the fair value gap on here, but I do want to let myself know there's a 1 hour FEG right there, and that's the top. So if we close above that at 10 o'clock, that lets me know that we went above it. Now we inverted it. So see what happens. Now we're back into the 15-minute now. So we passed it up, came back to it, and that's the BPR. Okay, that's the BPR. This is the 15-minute fair value gap right there. So we passed it up as well. So now, then for a long, for sure now. See what we get here. See what's going on now. So now, man, I think we're time to go up. It's time to go up now. See what happens here, man. How's everybody doing, man? Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all learning a little thing or two. And also look like there's a little fair value gap here that we came down, which is I wanted to cover that. Boom. So we came back down into it. So now we're looking like, yeah. Let's see what happens, man. That wouldn't be crazy right there. Let's see here. Let's get in there. Let's see what happens here. I like it. I like it. You know what I mean? So let's just see what happens here. Okay, we're in here. Coming off this order block here. See what happens. See what happens here. We did just take some liquidity, but the 15 minutes giving me some hope that we should be able to go up. Are we inverted and we're coming back to now? So let's see what happens.
Order filled.
Now I'm getting in on top step now. See what happens here. There we go. Yep. So we'll move this up above, below this candle there. Move this below the candle there. Manage our risk. Okay, where we at? Let's get this up, man. Let's see what happens here. Managing the risk. I think we're good. Let's see what happens here. Like that push, whatever the heck that was. Not mad at it. For sure. So now our risk is minuscule now, which is that's 26, man. I mean, see if we can get to 150. Let's see if we get to 150 ticks right here. See what happens. See what happens here. I want to see us get here. I mean, if we get here, I think I'll be out. I think I'll be out right there. To me, that makes the most sense. Could hold it all the way up here, but with this account, be good right there. Okay, now if we take this little high out right there, we're going to break even. If we take that little high out right there, just let us know. Yeah, it's okay now. We're going to break even right now. Okay, we're at break even. We're at break even. Risk-free trade right now. Risk-free trade. Let's see what happens here. Now we'll just sit back and let it do it. We're good either way it goes. Except for Apex. Got that trillion drawdown, but we should be good. Looks like we're pushing pretty strong. Let's see what happens. We're right there.
Order filled.
Okay, so we took most of it off over here on Apex. I mean on Top Step. Still haven't got it over here yet. We should be able to hit it. I'm gonna see if we could take the 902 out right now. On the other one over here on Top Step. So what's up with this trade was we're about to get it here. Here it comes. Bada bing, bada boom. Are we here yet? Let's see. Oh, we're almost there, man. We're almost there. Almost. We're gonna get it. You can give it to us or what? You think you can give it to us or not? see. I'm gonna have to take it. I'm gonna have to take that anything. Come on with it, bud. Let's get that. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, bud. Let's see. Let's see. See. Yeah, I want to come back on this Apex for sure. Break even ain't gonna be right. Ain't gonna be good. Yeah. Right there, the CISD. Give it to me, about. Let's see. What happened?
Order filled.
Okay. So got that one. Got a little bit. Got most of it on Top Step. Okay, so that's that. Let's see here. Let's see what this looks like here. Yeah, right now it's hard to take a short, even though that doesn't look too bad right here. But yeah, that's where it would have been. So that one we got out with on the Apex. I mean on the Top Step. Apex we didn't quite get there. Probably like as close as you possibly can get. It might have hit it, I don't even know. It's just we didn't get it. So that's how it is sometimes. But we'll just see what happens here with this. Meant to watch that back, man. That's crazy. right freaking there. Probably like a tick away. I don't even know what that was. That was crazy. That was crazy. See, I don't know what happened with my screen over here. What the heck just happened? I would have been break even by now if I did that. Let's see. I'm gonna see something real quick, man. Got my screen back. I don't know what happened. Okay, let's just see what happens, man. We're being patient. We're good. It was a good trade. That was a good setup. That was still what? From here. With our stop down. Somewhere around here. And then we would have got out like right here somewhere. Is that what it was? Might have been a little bit down here. Let me see where I got in on top step. Let's see here. So it says 28835. Let's see. 28835. 0.25. Okay, that's about it right there. 0.2 there. So I have my stop around here somewhere. 66. So we got 1 to 2 for sure on that one. That's why I got out on another one. I think this one had a different feel, but yeah. So that's that. That's it though. Yeah. See what happens here. So we're green on the green a little bit on the top step. You can see right here, real quick. So a little green on it. I didn't take too big of a size on that. Oh, sorry. But we're green on that. Okay, so it's 1 for 1 right now. Kind of like a break even on the dang apex, which is unfortunate, but I was pretty sure it was gonna go at least a little higher. But we were right there, man. We were right there. Barely. It top ticked us. It almost got us, but it didn't get us. But yeah, that's the setup. Just letting you know right there, displacement, usually that means we're going down. And if we come back up during displacement, it's usually just to like rebalance and then we'll shoot down. This one we inverted it. I mean, so we displaced, inverted it over here, letting us know we're looking for up strength. So that just let me know right there, like there's something going on. We came down, kind of took out these little lows, came back up, closed above here. Entry would be order block here, the little chunk. Stop loss below, like around here somewhere. Counting these below one of those candles, probably that was the one. This little wick right there. It's a good little point. Put it right there. And target 2 to 1 or something. And get out and manage your risk. Once it goes past to a certain level, it goes up, comes down, comes back up, comes up again past that one. Makes this little order block here, comes up, respects this one, and goes up again. This is a new order block. So we should respect this once we go past this. And so your stop loss would be break even. Above it a little bit more is where it should be. Okay, so yeah. That's it right there, though. Yep. Good trade. Good trade. I'll be back in 1 second. Might as well leave y'all some music. Here you go. Okay, usually one and done, I'm done. Usually one and done, I'm finished and that's it. You mean? Might take another trade later on. If it's something clear as day, I'll take it. This one's kind of like the same scenario. But just from experience in the market, when you get chart time and you see charts, that's why it's good to watch people that's actually doing this and actually trading. And they know what they're doing and they're getting wins or they're getting, even losses sometimes. It's 50-50. Imagine 60-40. So if I take 10 trades, or anybody, for that matter, takes 10 trades, just imagine, just say 60%, 6 of them win, 4 of them lose. So we don't know when the 4 is going to come. We just got to make sure we're not going to act up and blow up and do things that we're not supposed to do. That's when stuff starts happening. So if you're trying to be a good trader, I think the one thing to work on is just minimize the emotional trades. Once you minimize emotional trades, once you minimize getting mad, once you minimize hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing things I'm not supposed to do, I'm taking trades I'm not supposed to take because I lost, because I'm FOMO, because I'm greedy, because whatever it is. Once you minimize those to hardly anything, we got news right now, and you don't do those anymore, then I think that's when winners start coming. Because man, you don't have to be the best trader. You don't have to win that much. You don't have to know exactly where the market's gonna go. You just have to follow your rules and just don't make any emotional decisions. Don't deviate from your plan, and don't trade unless it's crystal clear, unless it's something you trust. It doesn't even have to be crystal clear, to the truth. If it's a B plus, whatever it is, B, I don't know about no B, but B plus, A minus, A plus. If it's a decent trade, in the long term, I think you should be able to win if you manage your risk. For one, manage your risk. Number two, if you also just make sure that you're never doing emotional trades. I think that's the one thing that everybody that's losing has in common. They do emotional trades. If you look at the successful people, they don't do any emotional trades. They lose, and that's it. They're moving on to it, and they look for another trade. Look for the next trade. They're not looking to get back at the market. They're just looking for their setup, and that's it. It's not like things changed because I lost. My mindset changed because I lost. We're not worried about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So, just staying, just grinding. Staying, doing what you're supposed to do. Staying positive, and just making sure you never, ever, ever, ever deviate from your plan. Never take a trade that you wouldn't take if you were in a good mood. Never take a trade just because I'm taking it because I want to get back at the market because I lost and I got to make my money back. We're not. You don't do that. Or I'm on a winning streak. I want to keep going. We're not doing none of that. We're doing it because this is our plan as well. And that's all it's supposed to be. This is our plan. That's how we're gonna do it. That's it. That's it. If you do that, I think you'll be good. No matter how good you are, no matter whatever it is. I mean, we're just gonna do what we're supposed to do. Only, that's it. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. The reason why people lose is because they take emotional trades. That's all. That's all. That's it. Stick to your plan. You should be alright. If you win 50% of the time at 2-1, you're good. 50% of the time, you have 2-1 risk, unless it's like you never put break even. I mean, that's how it is. You do 2-1. You're good. Never take an emotional trade. I think you should be alright. Once you start taking emotional trades, that's when stuff starts going on, man. Stuff starts going wrong. So we're not gonna do that. You feel me? We're gonna do what we're supposed to do. Stay in doing what we're supposed to do. Minimizing any emotional trades, and then you'll win. You will win if you don't trade emotionally. If you don't trade emotionally, you'll win. You better quit your job once you stop doing emotional trades. Come on, bud. That's it, dude. That's it. That's it. I mean, at least for at least that's what I'm understanding, and that's what I'm seeing. And when you're in the trade, there's a lot more to it, but it's also like when you're in a trade, you let it do what it needs to do, and not get scared. You know what I mean? Like we could have got scared with this coming back, come back, whatever it is. You mean all this stuff? You mean it did come back here, but man, we were so close to freaking TP right there. It wasn't even funny. I think that's like it couldn't get no closer. If it just went boom, it's a little bit a hair more, it would have got filled. That'd been it. So we got filled on the top step, so we're good on that. That pace we didn't get filled, not worried about it. We're okay, so it was good. We're good. So that's it. So that's it. So right now, see what's up. See what that 1 hour looks like. We close by the 1 hour. So let's change this one right here to color so we know it's something different. Maybe like a purple or something. And so if we can come back here maybe, tap that. We'll see what happens. I mean, see if we come back there, tap that, and see if we get a reaction or something. So it's the 4 hour here. You see, we're just grinding up. Inverted that, came up. So yeah, we're just looking for long. I mean, like the shorts, it just. I'm not convinced of the shorts yet. I mean, maybe short, I guess, but not like long term. I mean, I would have, when I get in something, I want to be able to go there with speed, strength, as much as possible. Unless it's clear as day with a small reward, small risk, big reward. I'll take those. Small risk, big reward. I don't want to take like a normal risk, normal reward on the setup that's going against my bias, going against all that stuff. It's not going to make sense. So it's all about the risk. Okay, it's all about the risk. So let's just see what happens here. See what happens here. What was this? Weird. This is an inversion here. Came up, bounced it, touched the bottom, bounced it again, came up. We're bouncing it again. See what happens here. Looks like this is the first presented for reg gap, which I really don't use too much, to be honest with you, because it's just kind of like to me it's like a guess. You mean thinking it's gonna do something? I'd rather just look at price action, look at how the market's moving, and go off of that, not just one fair reg gap that happened to be the first one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but price action and fair value gaps as a whole on higher time frame, lower time frame, everything, then those are hold more weight to it. But yeah, that's one win right there, man. I mean, that's one win, and hope you understand, and just trying to get the big picture of what we're trying to do here. Is what is it respecting at this moment? What has it been respecting? 4 hours. We look at the 4 hour. We're see it's respecting this. Okay. Okay. Was it? This ain't even. That's not even the one, dude. Hold on. It's close though. Let's say visibility. This. Save as. I just don't want it to show up when I have a 1 hour for regular. I don't want it to show up on the 4 hour. So let's see. Make sure it doesn't do that again. So if we see this right here, so we got this. I mean, okay. We have that. We left the fair value gap. We came back. We're chilling. We're going up. We ain't came back to this one or that one, but 4 hour. Okay, boom. So either way, we're showing that we're going up with speed. We came up past this, came back into this little order block here. So we closed up. So we closed. We're up past this pretty much. Boom. We come up, closed, started a new candle, came down into this order block, and then we're expanding off of that. Okay. So that right there is letting us know that's respecting on the 4 hour. Okay. So what else? And we haven't hit liquidity yet, so there's no reason to look for something opposing what we're just looking at now. Came up, came down, respected this, came up, came down. I mean, not really respecting much there, but we're still respecting this, and we're expanding off of that. We expanded off of that. So it's gonna come down and rebalance. I mean, in May, we have this 1 hour. We're looking for it to come up, come back into it, and then expand off of it. I mean, and take out that previous day high. It could happen today. We're not gonna guess and see what's gonna happen today. So, all we need is a little move like this. Boom. You can make a lot of money off of this little move right there. 160, 150, whatever it is. Make 100 ticks, whatever. You can make a lot of money off that move. But we're just being patient. We inverted it. There's no reason to look for shorts right now. We inverted that. I mean, if there's like a rebalance somewhere, a fair value gap that we need to hit, yes, you can maybe look for it to go back into there, down here somewhere. We already hit this one. We got an order block here. We may come back to it. We may come back here, but there's just no reason to. Okay, for us to look for that. Look at this slow grind down. I want to see what happens. 5 minute change state of delivery right there. So change in state of delivery is so if we're doing this here, going up, down, up, down, we're respecting that. The low that we just did wasn't broken. Okay, up, down, wasn't broken, up, down. We're just going up and down. So that's how we're doing with the delivery, change in state of deliveries, all that stuff. If you don't know what that is, just go up, boom, 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 okay, and we're good. Okay, so that's uptrend right there. That's up. Okay, right there. It's up. And why is it up? It's because we keep going up. Because it's going down, down, up, down. Because every low, this low, that, they're respecting. Okay, every pivot point low is higher than the last one. Once it starts looking like we're about to switch something up, is when this happens. Boom, boom. Okay, so once that happens, we can understand, like, okay, something happened here. Something happened right here, right there. That low got taken out right there. This low got taken out by this one. So that's a change state of delivery. Okay, and how I like to get in them. Okay, I like to get in them. Just go like this with it, like that. How I like to get in it is, okay, it does this, does that. Let's just say this is a higher point of interest right here. 15 minutes. Let's just say it's a 15 minute because I love 15 minutes. love for it to come into 15 minutes. Okay, so let's just say that's a 15 minute right there. I'm just about to, let's see here, boom. We'll do 5 so we can see it over here. Let's just say it's a 15 minute, boom. Came up there, hit it, boom. Coming off of it now. So we're going like this the whole time. Boom, we broke. We broke with the expansion move. Important expansion move. The good candle. I mean, preferably a fair value gap here, whatever it is. So, what I would want to do is take a short right there with my stop loss above this breaker block, because it's a breaker block right here. This whole little chunk right here is a breaker block, and if there's a wick that goes up here, I want it above that part, above the wick that's up here. I want it above whatever the heck is right here. I want it above that. Let's just say there's a fair value gap right there. Okay, let's just say there's a fair value gap there, right here, right there. Boom, 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 boom. So there's a fair value gap right there. Okay, well, I'd want to cover the fair value gap. Even though this is there, let's just say that's the wick, okay? And I see the fair value gap, well, I want to cover that by a little bit, okay? And then it'd have to be there. But before I even get in the trade, I'm going to measure to make sure that it's a risk that I'm willing to get. I don't want to be like, okay, we got 60, but look, it can only go 60. I don't want to do that. I mean, it doesn't make sense for me. Okay? Because it might go 40, 30, whatever. It doesn't, it's not enough for me. So, the point is you put it above there. That's what I would do. Okay? I would take an entry. First, it needs to come down here, past the change table, close below this, not just a hair, close below this, at least a little grip. Come back to this. My entry's here, right at this, right when it comes back. Comes down here. Usually it doesn't go that far. Okay, let's just say like that. Come down a little bit. Boom. Hold on, let me see. There. There. And then a little bit more. Right there. Boom. And then boom, that's my entry. Boom. Stop loss above there. I've seen these get so close to the stop loss right here. With the wick. It's not even funny. I just trust it so much now because I've seen it. And if you look past and study, it'll get close to this. I don't want it up here. I want it right here. Above this breaker right here. Boom, come back in there, and then I'm looking for an expansion move down. Strong expansion move down. Okay? I'm willing to wait. Not get out too early. I don't want to get out too early. Okay? I don't want to get out too early. I want to wait for it to come down. Come down, up. Come down, up, down, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Once it does all this, my stop will probably be like right here somewhere. But I'm waiting for it to come down. Okay? Once it takes out, let's just say this low here. Once it takes this low out right here, boom, my stop will be break even. Once it takes this low out here, whatever, like a good little low that's kind of down there. Once it takes that out, stop loss to break even. It shouldn't come back there. And then I'm ready to go, dude. I mean, that's it. That's all that is. So that's kind of my entry right there. And sometimes I gotta use inversion, sometimes I gotta use an order block, sometimes I gotta use whatever. But that's the one I really love to use. So hope that makes sense to you. So right here, we're coming into this 15 here, which is a BPR. So yeah, it would not be, it's a good little expansion move, but I would like to see a breaker here. I mean, I would love to see a breaker there. That's the only reason I wouldn't want to get in it right now. We done went past that, is because I want to see a breaker, because the breakers are so good for my stop loss. But this right now looks like a good long, just for the fact that we came into this right here, if you see that. Okay, so we have this right here, we inverted it, came back to it, but it's a BPR. What's a BPR? It's an inversion with a fair value gap right there. So is that a good move? Heck yeah, that's a good one. I mean, that's like ideal. And then you'll take the inversion right there. Right when it closes above it, maybe comes back to it. Put your stop above maybe the candle that made the inversion. I mean, right there. So that'd be 70. You look for 140. I mean, if you want to, somewhere if you expect it to be able to go that high. when it takes out, maybe when it hits this right here, you want to go break even or just take some off right there. If I were you, but that's it right there. Boom. Right there. It's kind of a good little stop. Boom. Yeah. So yeah, that's right there. So you see how these fair value gaps and these BPRs, how they work on the higher time frame. You wait the higher time frame, point of interest. We're gonna pass this up, letting you know we're bullish. We're coming up. Are we gonna go up there? Yeah, but what's gonna do in between? It's gonna rebalance. I mean, let's look at something. Either way, we rebalanced. I'll show you later. We rebalanced, and then we're looking for like a lower time frame flip. What the heck was that? Okay, looking for lower time frame flip. Okay, so, and that's what happened. Boom, we flipped. And then lower time frame flip would be inversion. A change state delivery, which there's no change state delivery here because we're going straight down. There's no boom, up, down. I mean, this is a boom, up, like that. If this was on the other side, that'd be a change state delivery. It wasn't. So, simple stuff if you wait for it. I mean, like at the beginning of the day, you could have been like, man, I want to trade. If you were just waiting for something beautiful like that, take an inversion. It's profitable. I mean, it makes more sense.